All right, we are doing this live. We are settling this once and for all. Give the video a thumbs up. Let's go.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
Is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live. It's been a minute since I've been live on my main channel, but wait, before we even get into the meat and potatoes, this is going to be a big discussion. I have everything lined up. We're going to be comparing, but I want to remind you guys, I am doing a giveaway for Mario Strikers. Oh, the giveaway image changed, whatever. For the giveaway for Mario Strikers Battle League. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter, and you'll be in the running. But without further ado, if you're coming into the stream, give the video a thumbs up, give it a like. We're at 15 viewers. We just got live. Let's get it to 10 likes to get started. All right. The debate that's been raging on the internet this past week is Nintendo 64 versus GameCube. It's gotten so big that LeBron James, he had asked, posted a questionnaire. Then Spawnwave tweeted in his reply, N64 versus GameCube. And LeBron James responded, N64. And so I saw several sites talking about it. I'm going to give my final, we're going to declare a winner at the end of this video. But here's the thing. I don't even know what the winner is going to be yet at the end of this video until we start really comparing these games and looking at these systems. I have both systems, bro, right here. I mean, like, the actual is N64 and I have an actual GameCube right here, bro. So I was gaming heavy during both those eras. Y'all already know my story. I've been gaming since the Atari, had the NES, Super Nintendo, definitely 64 and GameCube. So what we're going to do for this video, we're going to compare. What's the ultimate decider is the Nintendo first party games. So we're going to compare the biggest Nintendo first party games on both systems, third party, which it's clear which system had more third-party support, and then the hardware. And so, first off, we're starting with the sluggers. And so, we're going with the heavy hitters. The OG purple GameCube. Sensei, what you know about that, bro? What you know about the gold controllers, bro? Hey, that DualSense, PS5 DualSense, giving it a run for its money. But this, the form factor, nothing compares. All right, let's get started. We're going to look at the biggest games on both platforms, and that will be the ultimate decider. When I compare the games, whichever system wins that category, they get the check mark. Nintendo 64 or GameCube. So we're going to start with the big sluggers. How both consoles launched, and just platforming games on both systems in general. We have the granddaddy of 3D platformers, Mario 64. This game was iconic in so many ways. And we get a commercial. But you also had on the Nintendo 64, Banjo and Kazooie. And in many ways, Banjo-Kazooie is a better game, actually, than Mario 64. Mario 64 is more iconic, but Banjo and Kazooie copied Nintendo, but improved the graphics. They had, Banjo and Kazooie had more gameplay mechanics. It was just overall a better game. And so you have Mario 64, Banjo and Kazooie versus what launched with the GameCube was Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Now, I love Luigi's Mansion. You could beat the game easily in one sitting. It's a short game, but it was a great game. However, it was not the game that many fans anticipated and expected. Because if you put just put Luigi's Mansion, the first one, compared to Mario 64, it was a no-brainer. Now, to be fair, I'm comparing Mario 64 and Banjo and Kazooie versus Luigi's Mansion and Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine had high highs, but low lows. Had some fantastic gameplay elements, but some of the stages, I remember when you're on like high catwalks and like bloopers and stuff, oh, the platforming was horrendous. And if you felt like you could do everything for like, it take you like 30 minutes to get to a point, one mistake, you fall all the way back, you got to start all over again. It was so annoying. The first check mark for 3D platforming, I have to say, goes to the Nintendo 64. Mario 64 and Banjo and Kazooie trumps Luigi's Mansion and Mario Sunshine. It's just facts. It's subjective, but it's facts because I said so. And so the first check mark goes to Nintendo 64. And like I said before, I have no idea how this is going to turn out, who's going to turn out on top. I just compiled the biggest games on both systems, and I just wanted to go live so we can all figure this thing out together. If you're in the stream, we're at 9 likes. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's double that. Let's get it to 20 likes right now. 20 likes. Give the stream a thumbs up. The next category. Oh, man. Kart racing. This one is tough. And I'm going to tell you why it's tough. Not because of this game. Mario Kart 64 was dope. But the slugfest is really between Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart Double Dash. You talking about a tough category to decide? This is what I told myself. I know some categories I gotta pick a tie. This might be one of those categories. Oh my goodness! You talking about two of the best kart racing games of all time. I mean, you had to be there when Diddy Kong Racing came out. I mean, they had hovercrafts, airplanes, boss battle. You know what I'm gonna do for this stream? This is why I wanted to do this live. I didn't want to make a video. I'm not choosing any ties for any categories. No ties. There's gonna be no ties because this is a tough one, and the next category is also gonna be tough. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hovercrafts, airplanes, karts. It had a world map. You had boss battles. Jericho, what's up, bro? But then, oh man, it's going up against Double Dash. I never got the pinnacle of Mario Kart since Double Dash until Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 is dope. Double Dash was fire, bro. Switching between riders. Each character had unique power-ups, bro. And so this is going to be a tough category. But I have to say, the edge goes to Diddy Kong Racing, man. Diddy Kong Racing is arguably the best kart racing game of all time, bro. Of all time. I mean, and the sad thing is, Nintendo will never be able to remake this game or come out with, well, they could come out with a Diddy Kong Racing 2 because they own Diddy Kong. But all the Rare characters, you had Banjo, Kazooie. That's when Rare and Nintendo were buddy-buddy, but Xbox bought Rare. So for this to come out again, Microsoft and Nintendo will have to partner, and I think Microsoft would be willing to do it because they're very liberal with putting games on other platforms. So between Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart Double Dash, you don't know how hard this is, bro. It's like picking between your kids. I'm giving the edge to Diddy Kong Racing. What that means is the Nintendo 64 right now is up 2-0. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we're talking about sluggers. All right, we're at 15 likes. I need 5 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 20 likes. We're talking about heavy hitting games. That's what's going to decide these consoles for me. I'm not talking about, I even skipped the Kirby games, bro. Some could even argue some of those Kirby games, Kirby 64 versus the GameCube where you had the racing type Kirby game, yada, yada, yada. I just went to the Slugfest. All right. Up next, bro. You talking about another hard category? Shooters. And I took the best 2 first-person shooting games on both systems. GoldenEye 007 64. One of the most iconic. The Call of Duty you're playing today is because of this game. Sensei just typed in GoldenEye 64. He didn't even wait to see who the competition is. At first, I said this is easy, GoldenEye 64. But then, when I thought about the best first-person shooting game on the GameCube, it's not as easy as you think. Versus Metroid Prime. Oh my goodness! Oh, if you're a gamer. You understand the agony. The agony right now. Oh! This might be one of the categories I can't choose. Not Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark was fire, Bustin' Justin. But I just picked the cream of the crop. Perfect Dark isn't on the same level as GoldenEye, bro. I don't care what you say. All right. I'm going to let the... No, I can't let the chat pick. Because this is me. This is what I'm telling y'all the best console. Go back to me. I went back. I beat 007 so many times. The multiplayer was epic. Metroid Prime. The graphics were mind-blowing at this time. Up until Metroid Prime, we've never seen a game that looked this good on a home console. That's just facts. This is why I said you had to be there, bro, to have the... I'm trying to put myself back into my teenage years. Interesting Obi-Wan fact. GoldenEye 64 was the first game I bought with my own money. I was around 16 at the time. This game came out. I was working at KB Toy Store in Aventura Mall in Miami. Got that paycheck, cashed it. We went over to EB Games across the street, right across the street from KB Toy Store, and I bought me GoldenEye with my own money. I played this game to death. It had multiplayer. But Metroid Prime was so epic from beginning. There were some parts, there were like 1 or 2 sections in Prime where I was like, they could have done this a little different, but crazy good. Metroid Prime 4 is my most anticipated game this generation, bro. Not just on the Switch, but period. PS5, Xbox, Metroid Prime 4 a bust. But if I had to choose, this hurts, bro. This hurts. I'm going with GoldenEye 64. GoldenEye 64 gets it. Dane says Metroid Prime. Patrick says 64, heads down. I'm going. Let me copy and paste another check. Oh, man. Oh, man. The Nintendo 64 right now is up 3-0. This is why I laughed at dudes on the internet who just blindly chose the GameCube because the games look better. Of course, it's more powerful hardware. But when you're talking about iconicism, I just made up that word. It's going to be a slugfest. But yeah, Lakeshore said GoldenEye is way better. Yeah, GoldenEye, man, it had multiplayer. It was just dope. I mean, right now, I can't even fathom how to play a shooter with just one analog stick. I don't know how that's going to work. But at the time, epic. All right. And my daughter's crying outside the door, but my wife's out there with them. All right, so it's up 3-0, Nintendo 64 versus GameCube. But it's not how you start. Trust me, there's plenty more games to discuss. Also, if you're coming into the stream, we're at 19 likes. Let's get it to 30 likes. I need 10 people. 10 people, give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 30 likes. All right, here we go. The next category. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, man, these are so tough. Zelda on both systems. Oh man, Bowsette, what's up? All right, just to give a recap, Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie 64 versus Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine. Nintendo 64 got that. Mario Kart 64 and Diddy Kong Racing versus Mario Kart Double Dash. Diddy Kong Racing got it. So it's 2-0, 64. And then I just did the most painful. Oh, that was agonizing. GoldenEye 007 versus Metroid Prime for first-person shooters. And Metroid Prime squeaked it out. Oh, this is tough. Y'all don't understand how. For y'all, this is just entertainment. This is painstaking, bro. Bro, as much flack I've been giving Nintendo recently, and this is why I always gravitate back to Nintendo. Nintendo is in my heart, bro. This is why I go so hard for Nintendo when I feel like they make mistakes, because it's in my DNA, bro. I could never do a video like this with a Sony or Xbox console comparison. Never. And it can never bring out this kind of emotion with me. Only Nintendo, bro. Y'all don't understand. So, now, this is... See, people automatically would just say, oh, Ocarina of Time. Nah, bro. It ain't that easy. It's not that easy for me. Ocarina of Time versus... Now, this is what I chose, because the GameCube really had two Zelda games. Because a lot of people just associate Twilight Princess with the Wii because of the motion aiming. But this is actually a cross-platform game. This came out on the GameCube and the Wii. But Twilight Princess for me was dope. But there was an even better Zelda game on the GameCube. Ladies and gentlemen, Wind Waker. Wind Waker. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't understand how tough this is, bro. Wind Waker. Yeah, hey, facts. Buster Justin. Wind Waker greater than Twilight Princess. That's big facts, bro. If you ain't saying nothing truthful, that's why. All right. Wind Waker versus Ocarina of Time. Yeah, hey, when Wind Waker was first announced, you're right, Baja. So many people were tight with the art style, but I loved it. I was like, whoa, this looks amazing. This is like I'm playing a cartoon. But initially, instinctively, I automatically said, oh, this is Ocarina of Time. It's so legendary. The mechanics, the combat mechanics in Ocarina of Time is still being copied and pasted even today, bro. Play Ocarina of Time and go play Horizon Forbidden West. Play Ocarina of Time and go play Ghost of Tsushima. Play Ocarina of Time, copy and paste, insert your favorite 3D action game. This game, this is why, just off of video game importance, Nintendo 64 gets it. No console was as impactful to gaming and where we're at right now in gaming as the Nintendo 64. Mario 64 just is the blueprint, bro. But, alright, with that being said though, Wind Waker took everything Ocarina of Time did, and in my opinion, did it better. Bro, the combat with the music notes, when you're doing combos in Wind Waker, the dun 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 ding. Oh my goodness, it was so satisfying. Now, the Tingle Quest at the end did bring the game down a bit with the shards, but the meat and potato of a Zelda game are the dungeons. And the dungeons in Wind Waker, so dope. I'm deciding this live, bro. That's why I wanted to do this live, because I cannot. I gotta make a decision. Ocarina of Time. Now I'm putting myself back in playing both those games. I remember. Let's go all the way back to the final boss battles in both games are so epic. You beat Ganon in Nintendo 64. Then he turns into Ganondorf. Oh my goodness, you're battling the huge Ganondorf. Then after you beat it, the castle is being destroyed and you're running out of the castle. Fabulous. But then the final battle in Wind Waker is some demons. That's what I'm telling you. So many of these companies copied. You're playing Demon Souls. Go and play Ganon in all the Souls type games. Copy and pasted the final boss battle in Wind Waker. You think I'm lying? Go and play Ganon with his dual blades in Wind Waker, the final boss battle. That's where all the Souls games get their stuff from, bro. But when I think about everything, I'm actually, and I'm being honest. When I was putting this stream together, I was saying, you know what? Wind Waker, because I've always said Wind Waker is my favorite 3D Zelda game. But now that I really think about everything in the dungeons from beginning to end, no, there is one fault with Ocarina of Time, the water temple. Oh, I hate the water temple and Ocarina of Time. But that being said, I'm actually giving the edge to Ocarina of Time, bro. Wow, I'm surprising myself. Just thinking about it, the boss battles, the dungeon design. Wow. Bro, right now, I got the Nintendo 64 4-0. I'm surprising myself. I'm surprising myself right now. This is why I say, you had to be there, man. You had to be there. Oh, so recap. Platforming, Nintendo 64. Kart racing, Nintendo 64, Diddy Kong Racing. Double Dash is so close. First person shooting, oh my goodness. I went back and forth with this one. GoldenEye versus Metroid Prime. I I gave the slight edge to GoldenEye because of the multiplayer and just my personal experience with both games. And now with Zelda. Oh, this is painstaking. If you're coming into the stream, we're at 31 likes. Let's get it to 40 likes. I need 10 people give the stream a thumbs up. Oh, we getting the F-Zero. Remember, I am giving away Mario Strikers Battle League. Make sure you're subscribed and follow me on Twitter for the giveaway. Will be in June. We do not do any bootleg giveaways. All our giveaways are legit on the channel. If you know, you know. All right. Up next. And okay, this next one is easy because everyone's gonna know the winner of this one. Smash Brothers. Smash. We have Smash 64. That started it all versus Melee. I already know what everybody's gonna say. I already know. Alright, this one I let the chat decide. Y'all let me know. Melee or 64? Which one is it? This is easy because I already know what I'm gonna pick. Nintendo Freak, Star Fox Solid, but we're gonna talk about Star Fox. Oh, Nintendo Freak said Smash 64. Woo! Sensei says Melee. I'm waiting for 2 more comments, and I'll, of course, name the winner. We already know who won this, who's going to win this one. All right. And, oh, Bowsette said Smash 64 because of Marth. Wow. Lakeshay said Melee easy. And then brought Fire Emblem, and then that brought Fire Emblem. All right, that's right. I was about to say Bowsette. I mean, the winner. This one was easy. I didn't have to agonize with this one. Bro, dudes are still playing Melee to this day, bro. Melee could never be... It's glitchy. I mean, the game was broken in so many aspects. But that's what makes it so iconic. OG Obi-Wan before 1K subs. What's up, Nintendo Freaks? We're going back to the roots, bro. And I know I'll be going back and forth. I'm probably just here on out. It's just Nintendo, bro. Nintendo content. Primarily. There's lit on PlayStation or Xbox news. You know I still talk about it, but GameCube gets the check when it comes to Smash. So that's easy. I'm not even going to debate that one. Easy peasy. Next up, Star Fox 64. GameCube had better graphics, Chris. It's a next-gen game system, bro. Of course it is. What's up, Chris? Star Fox 64 versus Star Fox Assault. Now, for me, Star Fox on the Super Nintendo was so iconic. You go back and play it now, the game did not age well at all. You playing that game at like 10 frames per second. But I still like it. I beat it when it came out on the Switch Online. But when Star Fox 64 came out, oh my goodness. The smooth frame rate, the graphics on this game still holds up today, bro. So iconic. The blueprint for every Star Fox game is Star Fox 64. Now bring in Star Fox Assault. This is an... Oh, they're showing the land stages. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hurry up and get in that cockpit, Fox, because Star Fox 64 had high highs, but low lows. When you're actually playing in the airplane, Star Fox, so good. When you're on the ground, doing the ground missions, oh no, it's so horrible, bro. I don't know why Nintendo, well, it was Namco developed this. It was licensed by Nintendo. It wasn't bad. But I just, every time I got on the ground, I was like, man, put me back in my R-Wing, bro. Just because, and I have to say this, Star Fox 64 was a perfect game. I cannot think of one negative thing to say about Star Fox 6. IGN, I don't even remember, yeah, because IGN came out during the 64 era. They better give this game a 10 out of 10. This was a perfect game. It was short. But it was short, but you could go back and do alternate paths, unlock secrets. This is a perfect game. And ladies and gentlemen, the check mark when it comes to Star Fox goes to the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 is running away with this thing. That's why when dudes were just blindly saying GameCube, GameCube, because of course the GameCube was their next gen console. The games naturally were going to look better, more powerful hardware. But when you just look at the root of gameplay, and don't get me wrong, I'm not done with this video yet. At the end of the day, the GameCube could still win. But the GameCube does not have a Diddy Kong Racing, bro. A kart racing game on that caliber. Yes, you had Metroid Prime, a great first-person shooter. But the 64 also had GoldenEye, bro. How could you so easily pick GameCube when you had games like GoldenEye? All right, so here we go. Star Fox Adventures. Oh my, Nintendo freaks. I couldn't even mention Star Fox Adventures. Hot garbage, bro. You talking about a garbage first party Nintendo? Nintendo had a garbage first party game on the GameCube. Star Fox Adventures was horrible in my opinion. And I played the game. It was just horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was not to my expectation, bro. All right, here we go. Next up, for this next category, I picked one miscellaneous first-party game that stood out on both platforms. All right, we crushed it. We're at 41 likes. I need 10 people. Let's get it to 50 likes. 50 likes on the stream right now. Let's get 10 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Black God, you never played Star Fox? Do yourself a favor. Go and get your Switch and turn on your Switch online and play Mario Star Fox 64. Oh, side note, my Switch OLED came in the mail. I'm gonna unbox this probably tomorrow or sometime. All right, but let's get back to it. This next category is a miscellaneous great first party game from both platforms. Blast Corps could be one, Steve. You also had on the GameCube, bro, what was the game in the vein of Advance Wars? Battalion Wars. I think that's it. Bro, I beat both of them, 1 and 2 on the GameCube. Fantastic game. But those weren't the best miscellaneous, like, just quirky, fun first-party game. For the Nintendo 64, I chose Wave Race 64. The water physics, so iconic. That's what I'm saying. The 64 was so iconic in so many ways. You have to do GameCube over the week. Come on, Colossus. That's not even a cap. That's a bloodbath. What? Where you had Splatoon though. But all right, back on track. I picked Wave Race for the 64 as a unique first-party game, and for the GameCube, I picked Pikmin. Because there's no Pikmin type game on the Nintendo 64. So I tried to do as fair of a comparison as I could. Don't get me wrong. I played Wave Race to death. And when you had a 64, you had to. Because the droughts in between game releases, once a game released, you platinum. If they had platinums back on the 64 era, everyone platinumed every 64 game. I played this game to death. Fantastic game, but it's up against Pikmin, bro. It's up against Pikmin, bro. Pikmin was so dope and still is so dope. Pikmin 3, Pikmin 1 was great. Pikmin 2, where they did most of the stages underground, was still great. Not as good as Pikmin 1. Pikmin 3, fantastic. Back to the roots. Pikmin edges out Wave Race. Oh, you do have Wave Race Blue Storm on the GameCube, but it wasn't as iconic, in my opinion, as Wave Race 64 and Pikmin. Both iconic games that were just so unique to their systems. Wave Race Blue Storm was just, it wasn't the same. So I'm giving the edge to N64. So, I mean, GameCube, my bad. GameCube with Pikmin. GameCube and Pikmin gets the edge. All right. Up next, F-Zero X on the Nintendo 64 versus F-Zero GX on the GameCube. Now, naturally, people say, of course, GX because it looks better. Hold on. Oh, wait, I took a check from one side and put it on the other side? My bad. My bad. Hold on. Let me, my bad. All right, thanks. Good looking out, Patrick. Wait, what happened? Why is it still... Oh, the line went up. Hold on. There it is. This should get it. All right, there we go. And so it's 2 to 5. And so now we're good. So, and again, I'm going back to my personal picks. GX was fantastic. But you also got to consider F-Zero X on the Nintendo 64 was 60 frames per second on the 64, bro. I played this game to death, man. I played this game to death, but they were both fantastic games. Both phenomenal games. But I'm actually going to give the edge to GX. I'm going to give the edge to GameCube F-Zero in this category. Not too much to debate. I just think overall GX was a better racing game. All right, so GX gets it. Let me add another check to... Oh, wait. All right, that's it. Another check to GameCube. Now it's starting to get close. 5 to 3. All right, let's keep it going. All right, shout out to everybody who gave the stream a thumbs up. We crushed 50 likes. I need 10 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 60 likes. All right, here we go. You talking about another tough category? Paper Mario 64 that started the Paper Mario franchise. Bro, fantastic game. But it's going up against the 1,000-year door. Bro, Paper Mario, the 1,000-year door on the GameCube is the pinnacle of Paper Mario games, bro. This is another tough one. Because I love Mario 64. Interesting fact. I never beat Mario 64. I played it, but I never beat it. So that's where my opinion could be a little biased. But no. It's not biased. Because even the first beginning, 1,000-year door was just great, man. Just too good. I gotta give this one to 1,000-year door. 1,000-year door on the GameCube. Nintendo has yet to replicate 1,000-year door. They've tried some stuff, but it's not on the same level. It's not on the same level. So this is why I say, hey, it could go either way still. This is close. 5 to 4. 64 still has the edge. A few more categories. Now, I gotta be fair. Just the fact that the GameCube had Animal Crossing. Was it City Folk for the GameCube? I forget the name of the Animal Crossing game. Just the fact that the GameCube had an Animal Crossing game and the 64 didn't. Animal Crossing is huge, bro. One of Nintendo's biggest IPs. So I cannot neglect the fact that They didn't have one. So I'm giving a check mark to GameCube just because that was a huge omission. And fun fact, interesting fact, the Animal Crossing game that came out on the GameCube was originally being developed for the Nintendo 64. But for whatever reason, or lack of development time, resources, it just came out on the GameCube instead. So it was City Folk. Oh, City Folk was Wii. It was just called, it was just called Animal Crossing. Okay. Was this the first Animal Crossing game? Bro, my mind is running a blank right now. You think I'd know that. But long story short, GameCube had one, 64 didn't. I just stole a check mark from this from the 64 again, bro. Hold on. Hey, y'all make sure I'm not stealing check marks. Copy. And let me paste. All right. Now that should stay there. Now 1, 2, 3. Now it's even. 5-5, but we're coming to the home stretch. I really don't know which console is going to come out on top, but I'm just giving my honest opinion. The next one is another tough one. Mario Party games. The series started on the 64, so I gotta give that gets some credit that it was iconic. It started. You had Mario Party 1, 2. And I think it's 3. I get so confused with the numbers. But I'm almost sure it was Mario Party 3 that many hail to be the best Mario Party game of all time. And that was on the 64. GameCube had 4, 5, 6. I think they had 7 too. They had 4. But, bro, I was there. When you were shaking your thumb and you had blisters on your thumb from playing the game, breaking your controller. It's Mario Party 2, okay. When it comes to Mario Party games, the edge goes to the Nintendo 64. I hate to say it. But 64 gets another check. Embedded Next Gen, what's up, bro? If you're coming into the stream, give the stream a thumbs up. I need 4 more likes, and we'll get the stream to 60 likes. Yeah, the Nintendo 64, when it comes to the Mario Party games, they had it, bro. Maybe some nostalgia. I'm biased in that front, but that's it. All right, next up, the Mario sports games. You had, on the 64, you had Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, but bro, on the GameCube, you had Strikers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When Mario Strikers came out on the GameCube, I was like, this is the best thing since sliced bread, bro. Bro, there are no sports. Oh, yeah. Nighthawk has just became a new YouTube sponsor. I don't even know if this this works, because I haven't done my live streams. I only usually get my sponsors doing my live streams. But Nighthawk, you already been in the OGC. Welcome back. I don't know. Oh, it does automatically change. So Nighthawk, you're in there, bro. It's been such a long time since I did my live streams. So at least I know you just tested it for me live. All right, let me go to... let me make that smaller. All right, so when it comes to... Bro. When it comes to... Mario sports games, it's easy. This is easy, bro. Y'all don't understand how hot I am for Mario Strikers Battle League, bro. The check mark easily goes to the GameCube. And oh, my bad, I'm messing up my line. Like I said, we're doing this live, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see, will it work now? Yep. Bro, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a tie. 6-6. Y'all saw how the Nintendo 64 jumped out 4-0? My friends would be up there all day playing the game with employees on slow work days. Thanks, bro. Mario Strikers is so fire, bro. It is so fire. It's still dope. The GameCube Mario Strikers could come out today and will still be lit, bro. Oh my goodness. I think I only got 2 or 3 more categories, bro. So this is really I have no idea which console is going to come out on top. I like both, so I'm fine. Whatever happens. Whatever happens, happens. All right. Up next, Star Wars. And again, 10-pole iconic games on both platforms. You cannot mention the Nintendo 64 without mentioning Rogue Squadron, bro. It's just facts. If you know, you know. Rogue Squadron was also on the GameCube. But for me, the pinnacle is the Nintendo 64 Rogue Squadron. The first Rogue Squadron game, not Rogue Squadron 2. Playing this, it's just something about this trigger at the bottom playing shooting games, bro. But like this is almost low-key a gun, bro. But if I'm going to compare Rogue Squadron on both platforms, for me, the Nintendo 64 version gets the edge, man. It's just for me. But and 2, the game looks so good on the 64. If you put the 64 version up next to the GameCube, now GameCube version looked fantastic as well. But the GameCube, I don't know what, I forget the name of the developer who made the game. But they did, I don't know what they were able to do to make the Nintendo 64 Rogue Squadron game look so good. And so, the Nintendo 64 gets another check mark. Right now, it's 7-6. And I think I only have 2 more categories. Wow. 7-6. And I only have 2 more categories. Yeah, I do. Bro. Third-party games. Yeah, I only have 2 more categories. Third-party games. Third-party games. This is easy. The GameCube gets it, bro. This was the era where Final Fantasy VII, which originally was supposed to come out on the 64, ended up coming out on the PlayStation 1. This is where third-party games started to abandon Nintendo because the cartridge was so much more expensive to make and you could do more things with the disc. Even though the cartridge had some benefits as well, less loading time, so forth. But when it came to third-party games, bro, you had Resident Evil 4, bro, on the GameCube. I mean, this is just, I gotta give the edge to GameCube when it comes to third-party support. The edge goes there. So what are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a tie. It's a tie. And I only have 1 more category. And this is going to be the tie breaker. This is a tough one, bro. Hardware. When it comes down to just raw hardware, I don't know how to decide on this one, bro. When you think about first console, I'm going to do console design and then controller. Console design, the Nintendo 64 takes it. Bro, if you put both of these consoles next to each other, let me back up. The Nintendo 64, just on hardware design, looks like the next gen console. This looks like the more powerful console than this. This looks more futuristic, more sleek. This could come out actually as a today. In my opinion, when it comes to hardware, Nintendo system hardware designs, this was their best hardware design, in my opinion. This looks like a lunchbox. But that's just half the hardware. So When it comes to console, this actually looks like the next gen console, and this looks like the last gen console. 64, that's facts, Doc. It looks sleeker, but comparing the controllers, for me, it's not as far as a lot of people think. I love the Nintendo 64 controller. Playing the 2D games holding it like this, then playing the 3D games holding it like this was so fire. But you're going up against, oh my goodness, every time I touch this controller, it literally melts in your arms, bro. It melts in your arms, bro. The Wavebird wireless controller, I got that too, Sensei. It's right over there in my gaming room. I'm looking at it. Bro, when it comes to overall hardware, the console on the 64 looks better. The controller for the GameCube is better. But I have to make a decision. If I compare both of these to both of these, I hate to say it, I'm picking the 64, bro. I'm picking the Nintendo 64 when it comes to just hardware. And Nintendo had the 64 in the emblem, letting you know we're the most powerful console on the market. This generation, the Nintendo 64 was the most powerful console. The GameCube was powerful. It was more powerful than the PlayStation 2, but not more powerful than, this is when the Xbox came out and trumped everything. So the Nintendo 64, when it comes to hardware, they got it. That's it. Nintendo 64, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus the GameCube, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, for the better console between Nintendo 64 and GameCube is the Nintendo 64. Bro, LeBron James was right. Bro, in bed, you gotta remember also the RAM expansion. Bro, do I have my... Bro, what y'all know? What y'all know about this, bro? Bro, this was a Nintendo 64 and a Nintendo 64 Pro all in one console. You didn't have to buy a separate Pro console. You had an expansion pack you inserted into the console that made it more powerful. Nintendo was forward thinking, bro. And so, the hardware goes to the Nintendo 64, and the winner, King James is never wrong, the Nintendo 64, but it was so close. Y'all see how close that was. Go back and watch this video if you missed it. Get in or get out. Sensei, that was a Nintendo 64 commercial, bro. You know, if you know, you know. You had to be there, bro. You had to be there. Bro, I remember I signed up. I got the Nintendo 64 VSR cassette tape, the promotional tape. Bro, I watched that thing every day, bro. No cap, no lie. Every day, I used to watch that Nintendo 64 VSR promotional tape, Star Fox 64, Mario 64. Bro, I used to watch it, bro. I was so hyped for both consoles. GameCube came out when I was in college. Shout out to the University of Florida, freshman year. No, it wasn't my freshman year. While I was at UF. But 64 is what I was playing during my freshman year, though. I was playing that 64 heavy. All right. Golden Ice multiplayer, bro. All right. So, what do you guys think about everything we talked about in this video. Mario need to wake up, bro. He's still sleeping. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. Also, remember, we're doing the giveaway, Mario Strikers Battle League. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We are out, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I haven't live streaming like forever, bro. Like just a chill live stream like this on this main channel. We out. Deuces.